Most people know about cybersecurity. We know about viruses, we know about hackers, we know about crypto loggers and the like. We all do protect ourselves with passwords, with firewalls, we update our own operating system when updates are due and so on. Sometimes, that's not enough. Remember back in 2020 when COVID-19 got us off guard, the whole world did not have any defense. So when a new virus shows up and your firewall or your antivirus doesn't recognize it, it becomes a threat to yourself and to your computers. So we're all quite familiar with firewall, right? And firewall is something that is very close to us, both for IT and OT systems. It is a common and I would say very effective cybersecurity tools. Firewall is an essential part, but when you design your OT network or IT network, let's say mainly OT network, you tend to identify those kind of areas or segments of the network or of the operation that are more vulnerable or are more critical, that you want to add an additional layer of security. So this is where data diodes come in. Firewalls and data diodes, they are different devices, different solutions, and they work together. A firewall, for example, is a device or a software product that uses rules or a complicated set of rules to manage the data flow that goes in and out of the network. Usually it is blocking known threats with a blacklist of rules, but generally a firewall, it uses software to configure the data flow inside of the network. Clearly, the more rules there are, you are, and the more fragmented you are in defining rules, the better it is. But here's the thing, firewalls are still a software-based product. Firewalls need to be regularly updated. So let's talk about data diode. Data diode essentially also uses a set of rules, a whitelist of rules to define which kind of data can go from the left side to the right side of the network. However, it is not only a rule-based approach, it is really hardware-based unidirectional communication. So what does it mean? It means that the data can go from the left side to the right side of the diode itself through hardware that blocks the data and the packets to go in the opposite direction.
Yeah, that's right. The idea behind a data diode is pretty simple. They designed so data can only flow one way, with no way to send it back. So it just means when you place it between networks, it protects sensitive or classified data from being accessed. As mentioned earlier, OT systems are often closed with less security. But when they contact to IT, they face more risk and stress. So by placing a data diode between OT and IT, it can gather the OT data from monitoring and control, while OT stays protected from the external IT attacks. BIG 9000 is a unidirectional gateway that includes a data diode along with some extra features. Let me introduce them. The first one, we use FPGA-based data diode runs, and the speed is 1 Gbps. So it just means it gives you a high performance and reliability. Just by adding this device to your system, you can get a big security boost without slowing things down. And the FPGA format also allows packet inspection, which means that passable data must follow the right direction and allow only whitelist content. And the port isolation feature ensures that even if one OT port gets compromised, it won't affect the other ports. To further enhance security of outbound transfer from the gateway, BIG 9000 offers encryption options like IPsec, OpenVPN, and MACsec to protect against eavesdropping and tampering.